They did you wrong. They know that they crossed you. They know that they'll never meet another person like you. And that's why they mad. Your anointings, your aura, how you carry yourself, how you can bounce back, how you can keep moving even when the world is throwing their stones at you. They know they fumbled a good one. They know that you're God's child. They know that you are just a person who about business. You know, it's so many things. They know that you're a great person. They know that you are working better and closer to your dreams. They know that you're not a quitter. You know, they know that they messed up. You are a gift. Your presence is a gift. Who you are and the things that you can create and how you can make people laugh and the things that you can say that can bring a joy to their spirit. You're anointed. They know they did wrong. They know they counted you out when they shouldn't have. They know they should have been more solid. They know they should have stayed closer in a positive way to you, but they fumbled. They thought grass was greener on the other side. They thought that you were just going to stay stagnant and that you weren't going to grow or become somebody better. They just thought you were going to stay the same. But you leveled up. You did what you needed to do. You prayed at your quiet times. You gave it all to God. You didn't even focus on anything that was bothering you. And look at you now. So when people see you elevate, when people know that you're a great person, when they know deep down in their heart that you did nothing wrong, they have to realize in that part and area that they fumbled you. You the catch. You got a few things going on, you know? And you're doing it with faith. You're rising above what's going on. You're rising above what they're saying. You're rising above the average. You're doing things a little right. You're doing things a little better. You're showing up even better. You're going an extra mile to better yourself. You're investing in yourself. You're praying. You're reading the Word of God. You're fasting. You want to know more about God's greatness. And the fact that you're so eager to learn more about His greatness, that already separates you. You're not going to weather through the storm because you know that God got you. But they know that they fumbled you. They know that they were wrong. They know the truth. They know that you are a light to their life. And they understand that now at this point, you're no longer there. So they'll try to come back. They'll try to talk to you. They'll try to check in. They'll try to be, you know, fake and unreal just to see if you'll respond. They want to see if you'll react. They would just want to get a response. You know, sometimes, and most of the time when people mess up, they're just antagonizing and poking the bear because they want to get a response. But you being in God's presence and you knowing that God is going to fix this and He's going to mend your heart and your feelings for what you experience as well. You're clinging to Him. And so when you navigate away or you step back or you remove yourself and that person starts to reach out or ask you questions or try to play cool or never apologize but sweep it under the rug, it's because they know that they did wrong. It's not rocket science. Right is right and wrong is wrong. People know that they did you wrong. They know that they could have did things a little better. They may have even analyzed themselves and said, hey, I know I was wrong. I realize it now. But at this point, it may be too late. And that's okay. So keep growing, keep praying. You know what your heart is trying to do, and God knows what your heart is trying to do. So if you have to remove people and they know they did you wrong, if you have to remove people and they know they did you wrong, you have to let them be. Because at the end of the day, there's a thin line. And in either way, they know they fumbled you. They know they could have done something different. And it might have happened once. You're going to always forgive them. It might have happened twice. You're going to always forgive them. But When you let somebody go and they try to come back, friends, family, parents, supervisor, it doesn't matter. They know that they did you wrong or that they got over or they tried to play something on you. But God's got you. And you have to know that. You know, it doesn't mean you're not going to have feelings or emotions towards things. But you have to know that God positioned you to let go of them for a reason. And that they have to understand what they did wasn't right. And sometimes, respectfully, the consequence for doing wrong is that you never get that chance again. The consequence for doing wrong, most of the time, is the fact that you might have fumbled the ball. So they know they fumbled you. But they also know that you're God's chosen. And that you're moving a little different. And you're elevating in life. Even if it's your emotions or your spirit. Some people wake up every day depressed, mad, sad. They praying to be more like you. But they'll try to come back when they know they did you wrong. But God got you. So keep forgiving them. Turn the other way and go to new things in God's eyesight. And you don't have to worry about what somebody did to you or how they reacted or why they even did it. Because you know that your focus is on the Most High. And you're trying to get somewhere different. So just like anything else in life, sometimes you'll think something is good for you and it turns out not to be when you're elevating and you know better. Like they say, when you know better, you do better. It's just like that. But you're God's child. And so are they. But they have to turn closer to the Most High to get more of abundance. They have to be transparent. They have to have reality in their own self. And until they do that, they may lose you forever. You all be encouraged. And as always, until next time.